Hi there, we're going to solve quadratic simultaneous equations involving quadratic equation and a linear equation. So our quadratic equation is y equals x squared plus 2x minus 3, and the linear is y equals 2x plus 1. What we're trying to do is try and find a solution that satisfies both equations. So in this case, for example, you might have a quadratic curve like that if you were to draw the graph, and then you might have a linear straight line that looks like that. What we are trying to find is the point of intersection. That's what we call solving quadratic simultaneous equations. Before you do anything, you need to label the equation. So I'm going to call this equation 1, and I'm going to call this equation 2. Right, if you remember, what we try to do is rearrange first of all one of the equations, but in this case equation 2 has already been rearranged. Y is a subject as well as equation 1. So in this case they are both y's, we're just going to make them equal. So this method is called method of substitution. Okay, so we can now say x squared plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 2x plus 1. So y and y, so we use these are equal, and that's what we're doing here. Rearrange, because we can see this is a quadratic equation, to get 0 on the other side. So x squared plus 2x minus 3, 2x, so to balance that, minus 2x, and plus 1, so on this side is minus 1 equals to 0. Like terms, so x squared plus 2x minus 2x, that goes minus 3 minus 1, that give you minus 4. So that's it, x equal to 0. If you remember that, that's a difference of 2 squared. X squared minus 2 squared equals to 0. You can use this method, or you can just simply make x squared equals to 4, and just remember to take the root as plus or minus. So difference of 2 squared, you get x plus 2, x minus 2 equals to 0. Take the first bracket, that will give you x plus 2 equals to 0, therefore x equals minus 2. Take the second bracket, x minus 2 equals to 0, therefore x is equal to 2. So if you do try and arrange it differently, you could get x squared equals to 4. Therefore x is square root of plus or minus square root of 4, which is plus or minus 2, and that's what they are. Okay, so we've got the values of x. Now we need to find the values of y. Now I'm going to use the linear equation because it's the easy one to find y. So when x is equal to minus 2, I get y equals 2 minus 2. I'm just substituting the values of x into equation 2, and that will give me y equals minus 2. 2 times minus 2, minus 4, plus 1 is minus 3. So when x is equal to 2, I get y equals 2 plus 1. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, so y equals 2, 5. So my solution then is x equals minus 2, y equals minus 3, x equals 2, and y equals 5.